You won't believe what's inside this little black box. Over 86,000 games. I'm talking about arcade classics, PlayStation legends, Nintendo gems, hidden PC masterpieces, pretty much every retro game you grew up loving, and then some. I'll be honest, when I first heard about this 12 terabytes gaming hard drive, loaded with Hyperspin Launchbox, Retrobat, Playknight, and more, I thought it was just another, overpriced, overhyped emulator setup. You know the type. Clunky interface, slow loading, compatibility nightmares. But then I plugged it in, and everything changed. This thing didn't just work, it launched an entire universe of nostalgia straight into my screen. I'm talking PS3, PS2, PSP, Wii U, Xbox 360, Dreamcast, MAME, and even TeknoParrot. Games all preloaded, organized, and playable from one plug-and-play hard drive. No hunting for BIOS files, no juggling front-ends, no hours wasted configuring settings. It just runs. You turn it on, choose your system, and you're instantly surrounded by thousands of titles. Want to play God of War 2 on PS2? It's there. Smash Brothers on Wii? Yup. Marvel vs. Capcom Arcade. Right next to it, even the original Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation is waiting for you. And it's not just random ROM dumps, it's neatly organized into over 250 curated collections. Everything is sorted, themed, and ready. Now, if you're wondering about setup, here's the cool part. All you need is a Windows 7 or newer PC, and boom, it's ready to go. The first time you use it, it'll ask you to install a couple of small plugins. That's it. After that, it becomes pure gaming heaven. And if you're running a system with at least a 7th Gen i5 and an integrated HD graphics card, you can even run PS3 games. Want even smoother performance? Pair it with a GTX 1060 Ti or better and prepare to be blown away. Now here's where it gets really impressive. The drive has 12 terabytes of storage. That's not just a big number, that's the reason this beast can handle 86,000 games without choking. And it connects via USB 3.0, so the loading times are incredibly fast. I experienced zero lag, zero stutter, zero crashes. And trust me, I tried to break it. I jumped between emulators, fired up massive PS3 titles, even ran multiple systems, just to stress test it. Still buttery smooth. And the interface, it automatically adjusts to your screen. Whether you're using a 108p monitor or a 4000 TV, everything looks sharp, centered, and clean. No stretched menus, no black bars, no weird aspect ratios. It just works. That alone saved me hours of tweaking. Now I know what you're thinking, what about controllers? Can I use my old Xbox or PS4 pad? Technically yes. But I'd strongly recommend getting a PC-compatible universal controller. Those are plug-and-play here, and you won't run into button mapping headaches like you might with console-specific ones. I tested with a few different options, and the best experience came from a simple USB universal gamepad, cheap and super responsive. Let me circle back to something important: variety. We're not talking about one or two emulators here. This monster comes with 6 major systems: Hyperspin, Launchbox, Retrobat, Playknight, TeknoParrot, and even KOD. Built in, that's a lot of flexibility. Want the flashy animated interface of Hyperspin? It's there. Prefer the slick no-frills look of Playknight? Switch in seconds. Retrobat gives you that traditional retro feel, while Launchbox is perfect for cataloging and organizing. Here's what really surprised me: the depth. This isn't just about nostalgia. Sure, you've got the NES, SNES, Genesis, Game Boy, those are all here, but they didn't stop there. They went deep into Xbox 360, PS, Vita, even arcade driving sims with TeknoParrot. I fired up Initial D arcade stage, and the gameplay was flawless. Seriously, if there's a retro game you're thinking about, odds are it's already on here, and if it's not, you can add it yourself. That's another underrated feature. The hard drive isn't locked. You can drop in your own games, your own configurations, your own media. It's truly customizable. That's something I've missed in other preloaded setups. They often feel rigid, like you're stuck with whatever the seller gave you. Not here. Alright, let's talk price because this level of power usually comes at a cost. But here's the truth. When you consider how many consoles, games, accessories, and downloads you'd need to recreate this experience manually, you'd be spending thousands. Easily here. It's all in one. You plug it into your PC, and you're ready to relive decades of gaming history in minutes. I kept expecting to find a flaw, some hidden catch. Maybe the front ends wouldn't load right, or the games would be corrupted, or the PS3 titles would be unplayable. But the more I tested, the more I realized this is the real deal. If you've ever dreamed of having every console you loved in one place, if you've ever wanted to replay those childhood favorites without digging through old cartridges and dusty systems, if you just want one device that does it, or this is it. You know I don't recommend just anything. I've tested a lot of systems, most don't deliver. But this 12TB super console delivers. And to make it even better, I've dropped the link in the description and in the first comment. Don't wait, these things fly off the shelf fast. And for good reason. You deserve a gaming setup that works the first time. One that doesn't waste your time, doesn't frustrate you with constant errors, and actually brings back that spark that made you fall in love with games in the first place. So click that link, grab yours now, and prepare to unlock every level of your gaming past. This isn't just a hard drive, it's a time machine with a power button. And hey, if this video helped you out, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Drop a comment with the first game you're gonna play, and subscribe for more honest reviews. Like this, I've got more hidden gems coming your way. You don't want to miss them now. Go, your childhood is waiting.